Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to VintageHairstyling.com's Holiday Hairstyle 2016 tutorial video. I've been getting a lot of requests for more how-tos. Some of these steps are featured in the Lila hairstyle in my latest book, Create Vintage-Inspired Wedding Hairstyles, which is a great resource for updo methods. Welcome to Shelby, our beautiful hair model today. Her hair has been prepped with a round brush blow dry using Beauty and Pinup Sway Blowout Styling Primer. This gives her hair shine and styling manageability. So I have already started the separation of the hairstyle. You have one section that you can see right here is a parting that starts above the peak of the eyebrow, comes up about 2 inches back from the forehead, over and back down above the peak of the other eyebrow. The rest of the hair is sectioned out in a way that you may not have seen before, and it may seem a little strange, but the point of it is to get the hair up quickly in a way where you will not see partings, but it will also distribute the hair a little bit more evenly around the head so that you don't have everything centered right in one spot like a bun, because we're not going for that look. This section that I've already got up in a ponytail, it goes from the side of Shelby's face and comes up from the back of her ear, back up, and then you can see that here it comes all the way around to a point just above the nape of her neck. I have left this section of hair, including the hair, just that little piece that's right at the nape of her neck, and this section are out. So we're actually going to take these two pieces and put them together and bring them up this way. So with everything together, brushed up nice and tight, we're going to put this section in a ponytail as well. So the next thing we want to do is we want to hide these ponytail holders. We do not want to see them. So we are going to use a tool you may have seen before, and I will include links to places where you can get all the supplies that you would need to do this tutorial. So this is called a topsy tail. It's from the 80s. I'm not sure if you remember it. I certainly remember it from when I was a little girl. We are going to insert it underneath. You're going to take the hair, you're looping it through the loop of the topsy tail, and then very gently, and I like to pinch this a little bit so that it doesn't pull everything apart when you start to pull it through. Pull that hair through, and what that'll do is tuck that ponytail holder in there so you can't see it anymore. So you're going to do this to both ponytails, and then just temporarily clip these out of the way, and we'll work on these at the end. So we did this on the other side as well. You can see the ponytail holder is now hidden inside. And you're just going to temporarily clamp that out of the way. And then we're going to start on the front. So we move to the front, and the first piece of hair that we sectioned out at the beginning of the video, you're just going to back brush the hair a little bit all the way up. That will help lock the hairs together and help the roll keep its shape. So with the hair off to the side and slightly above eye level, we're going to use the smallest side of the roll and go. I'm going to insert it into the hair, start wrapping the ends around. Just got a little bit of layers in here, so I'm not starting right at the ends. I went in a little bit so that I could avoid little pieces of layers falling out. I'm going to start rolling it in. Keep those little hairs from straying away. So I'm actually going to insert my thumb inside the teeth and close my finger down on it to keep this in a position that is still wide. If you try to pinch it, you will mess up the roll a little bit. So this is how I like to pull it out. So we're just going to take pins and pin this in place. And I will do a separate video on pinning techniques because there's actually a lot of different ways to pin it, depending on the situation, depending on where the roll is sitting on the head. So look for that video in the future. So in the booklet, I have a little piece called Closing the Tunnel. And what this refers to is how to, because, you know, and it's all a matter of taste and what kind of look you're going for, but if you, here, turn towards Shelby, so you can see, bring your chin up, you can see that you can actually see through the roll. So what we want to do is close the back of that tunnel so that it is more like a cave. So that's pretty simple, actually. You actually just are going to let the back of the roll collapse down against whatever is behind it. So you want to just press. You can use a comb, whatever you want to use to help you along the way. And work it down so that you can't see through it anymore. And then I always put a little hairpin in there to help it keep its spot. And this is actually a really good spot because it's going to be hidden by the rest of the hairstyle. So we're moving back to the topsy-tailed ponytails that we have on the back section. And this is kind of going to be the same motion over and over again. So we're going to put a little tease, a little back brush into the hair just to help it lock together and give it a little bit of girth. I'm using pomade on my fingers to help smooth out some of the flyaways that may be on the section. Using the smallest side of the roll and go, I'm going to insert that, wrap the ends around, and roll into a little roll. Now actually when I take this one off, I am going to pinch it a little bit because I don't want these rolls to be really wide. So I'm going to pinch to take it off to kind of loosen it up a little bit. And then we are just going to create a series of small pin curls that are going to pile up around this back side. I'm now speeding the video up to save some time, but as you can see, I continue to separate sections of hair out of the ponytails, back brush and smooth them, and roll them with the smaller end of the roll and go. What you did not see in this section of the clip is that I rolled that section of hair 3 times before I found a position I liked that complemented the hairstyle. Don't be afraid to abandon a roll and try it from a different angle if it doesn't look right or you're having trouble getting it to cooperate. For any flyaway hairs, mist short bursts of medium hold hairspray onto the spots where you need it, and use the tail end of a rat tail comb to align the flyaway hair with the section of hair it belongs to. With some spray shine and some tucks and pinning here and there to perfect the silhouette, Shelby is ready for a holiday or New Year's Eve party. There are many more tips, tricks, and tutorials to come from vintagehairstyling.com. And you can also sign up to our newsletter on the website, where subscribers get exclusive access to information and periodic special discounts not available anywhere else. Be sure to check out the links and the information below the video on where you can find some of the tools and products I used today. I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday.